Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Dadcraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about thermal expansion. And man, we've been learning lots of stuff. That is for sure and for certain. We are taking care of business. Man, we got all kinds of stuff fired up around here. Automated our ore processing. We got this crazy sequential fabricator deal. We've got fish farm down there taking care of business. Make sure these things are running the way that I expect them to. Yeah, taking care of business. Sure. Yeah, okay. Good. Oh, man. We have a little bit of work that we want to take care of today. We're going to talk about some new stuff. A couple new machines, because I've been thinking about this energetic infuser, and I mean, it's okay, but we need to crank up the amount of the speed at which it charges things. So right now, if we put our flux capacitor in there, I mean, it's doing okay. It's just taking a while. It does 40 RF per tick, so that means obviously we're going to need to upgrade that guy. So let's do an upgrade kit for this guy. Let's see what we can do here. Invar, bronze. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then a piece of iron and some redstone. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and make an upgrade kit for this guy. Let's make a bronze gear. Oh, didn't I get bronze? Oh, that's Constantin. We have 4 pieces of that left. That is not ideal, but we can make more, obviously, and then we can make our upgrade kit. So we've done this before. We're just going to apply this to our energetic infuser. And so that gives us an augmentation slot. It also, let's just throw this in here and see. Yeah, so it increases just by adding the upgrade kit. It went from 40 RF per tick to 60 RF per tick, which is pretty good. Why can't I hold shift on that? Yeah. So this is going to charge a lot faster. Right? Yeah. We can already see it's going a little bit faster. I mean, not like screaming fast yet, but we're going to take care of some other odds and ends here. So let's talk about augments for the energetic infuser. So, see if I can find the one. Actually, it's like a special, no, augment. I want a very specific one. For, let's see if this will let us do this. Infuser. Let us. No. Let me just see if this works. No, okay. So, augment. We have to find the augment that I want, and it's for specific to the energetic infuser. Just go across these guys. Induction smelter. Okay. So there's this one. No, we don't want that. Okay, so we have to make a decision, right? So we have, let's see, so we have, so there's linkage concentrator, which is allows for rechargeable items to be charged very rapidly. Cannot exceed the charge rate of the item itself. Only one specialization may be installed. So we could do that. So we could install one of these guys if we wanted to. The other one that we can do is parabolic flux coupling. Allows for rapid wireless recharging of flux capacitors. Will no longer accept, process, or recharge items. Cannot exceed charge rate of the flux capacitor itself. Only one specialization may be installed. So what that means, if we make this guy right here, the parabolic flux coupling, we will allow it will wirelessly charge our flux capacitor that we've got like rolling around here. Now, what this means is it can only do at the moment 40 RF per tick maximum. So I think what we need to do now, there's also some other things. Let's just make sure. There's one that should increase. That's dynamo. Okay. Just trying to make sure that we... Maybe just put... I mean, we might need to do some more upgrades. I was trying to see if there's... Dynamo. Interesting. I was hoping there would be a way. You know, I think what we're gonna do. I mean, I want to have one of these in here. I think we're going to do wireless charging. So what we need to do is we just set this guy in here and let him burn for a while. That's actually not a bad thing, because what that's going to do is it's going to cause all of those machines out there to run. And, I mean, we've got plenty of power. We might as well get it done. But once that thing gets filled up, we can do wireless charging. So let's take a look and see what we need. So we need some electrum. So we might as well make ourselves some electrum. How much do we have? We have one piece of electrum. So let's get ourselves some silver. Okay, 8 pieces of silver, 8 pieces of gold, and these guys go into the induction smelter. Throw these guys in there. Let them make us some electrum, okay? So we'll get that going first. Now we also need some silver plates. That means we're going to need a brand new machine called a compactor. So we might as well get that done and get it built. Compactor. Pretty simple to build. We need some bronze, so we're gonna have to make some of that. We need a piston, we need some of this stuff. Yeah, that's all easy. So bronze, let me just remember, tin and copper, I believe, in the induction smelter. Yeah, 3 to 1. Okay, so let's get ourselves 1, 2, 3. Let me check one more time. Induction smelter. I hear you, spider, outside. So 3. Okay, so if we go 8 of those, and then 24 of those. Let's see how this guy's done. Is that done already? Whew, that was quick. And then we could go like this, one of these deals. We'll get these out of here. Let's grab ourselves a little bit of iron, and we'll make ourselves... this is not what we're doing. We're making the augment. Making this wireless deal is what we want to do. So let's make our electrum gear. Okay, and then we'll take the rest of this electrum and throw it back in here. And then bronze should be coming out here. Okay, and I don't think we need that for this. No. Okay. But we do need it for the compactor. So let's go here and get this thing fired up. So we need some tin and iron. And also some glass. You never know what I did with my glass. Right there. Okay. We're going to have to make some more glass for sure. We may have to go on a little journey here in the near future. Let's make this tin gear. Done. And then we can make this guy. Right? Yep. And then for this, we need bronze and some copper gears. Okay, we have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we can go make these 2 guys. Okay. And then we need a piece of gold and a piece of 2 pieces of redstone, and we can make our reception coil, which we've made like 1 million of by now. And then what do we need? A piston. So we need a little bit of wood. That spider's making me crazy outside. let's see. So we need one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, one of these, and one of these. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our piston. All right, and now we'll make the compactor. Okay, done. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so we got to figure out where we're gonna hook this guy in our chain. I mean, we have this little deal right here. I mean, this was just really just a setup to have to be able to do a demonstration. Let's go put this bronze in here along with these guys. Now we have lots of bronze. Okay, so I mean, we have power right here, so we could technically. I mean, we don't need to necessarily have this thing running all the time. Let's get rid of that guy. All right, and we're gonna put instead our compactor down. Okay, and what happened to our? I mean, we don't really need any of this stuff. Let's get our saw out. Okay, so now we need to take silver in here, and the compactor, it works like you would think that it would work. It just like compacts ingots down into plates. So if we go like so, and they're going to auto eject over here along with all our snow. How's this guy doing? Is it not running anymore? Yeah, we've shut this guy down. Yeah, we turned him off. We don't need any of that stuff. Okay, so now we have our 2 silver plates. Let's take a look here at our augment. And we just need one of these things. Okay, we know how to make that. And then we need a piece of hardened glass, which we have, I think. Did we not make extra hardened glass, or did we make just enough? Yeah. Okay, so we need, let's take a look here. Hardened glass. Man, Spider, you're making me crazy. We just want hardened glass. So that's pyrotheum. Man, that's an expensive recipe. That is for sure. Oh, we don't need that. We just need it in here, right? Yeah. So if we go like this, and what was the deal? And lead. Okay. We need to pulverize some lead. And we want to go into this guy and say auto output disabled. Let's go like that. Okay. The spider's making me crazy outside. We have to find him and make him go away. Hello, spider? Okay. You cannot be on my rooftop hissing all around, making people crazy. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we should have our lead in here. Okay, turn this back on. Alright, and then in the induction smelter, right, we want to put like this and that, and this should make us our hardened glass. And then we should be able to make this augment. This guy right here. Alright, it allows for rapid wireless. Oh, no, this one. Wireless charging of flux capacitors. Okay, that's what we want. So we may have to end up, and we certainly can if we need to. So I'm just going to take this guy out of here, right? We're going to put him right there. We should also look at an upgrade kit for this guy. Electrum, silver, and a couple more. So we should just go do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. So we're going to do this reinforced upgrade kit. Let's make our silver gear. Done. And then we just need our hardened glass, which should be coming out over here. Yeah. Does it make it more? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we should be able to go here and make this. Now we're going to apply this guy to this thing as well. And now this thing, I don't know what its charge rate is. Now it can do 80 RF a tick, which is even better, right? That's even better than it was before. All right, let's get, we have hardened glass. Let's go make this augment quick. Yes, this one? Yes. And we need, oh, we need one of these and 1, 2. And we're going to go like this and make this guy. And we're going to go here and like this. Okay? There we go. Now we could just go stick this guy in here. Okay? He's in there. And now this thing is charging. Yeah, you can see it charging. That's awesome. Now, the cool thing about these augments, right? If you're like, oh, hey, wait a minute, I need to charge stuff. I was just saying just a second ago, oh, we're going to want to, we might have to make another one of these guys. Man, we just pull it out. Yeah? Pull out the augment. Don't need it in there anymore. Yeah. Okay. All right, so, I mean, that's good stuff, right? We've made 2 machines, compactor. Let's see what else we can use with that. We could definitely make all the different kinds of plates that we would ever need to make. And I guess that's really its only use, other than making blaze rods from blaze powder, or basal's rods, which we don't really need for anything. Do we need this stuff for anything? To make petroleum dust. And petroleum dust allows us to do some stuff. Tectonic petroleum. Okay. We're not quite there yet. We will get there at some point in the near future. Okay, so that was the number 1 thing I wanted to do today. I wanted to make it so our flux capacitor, you can see it's charging right along, man, and it's ripping along. That is for sure. Whew, that's nice. And what that means is anytime we're hanging around the base, just taking care of business, doing whatever we need to do, this thing is going to be charged up. We're going to let it sit here a minute until it gets all the way charged up. Okay, let's go out here and take a look. I want to make sure that these guys are working. Yeah, working. All right. I think we can probably get away with upgrading this compression dynamo another time if we would like to. Let's take a look at these upgrade kits. So we have Signalum. That's where we're at now. We need to take a look and see how we can make some Signalum blend. This is going to be like a sort of a sketchy thing. I mean, not really, but we need something called destabilized redstone, and you get destabilized redstone not from the fluid transposer, but for something called a crucible. Right here. Let me see. Make sure that I understand this. Yeah, so it can melt all kinds of stuff. Glowstone. It can melt all the different block types into lava, so we can use them for cool things. And we're going to definitely use some of this stuff for sure. It can melt snow into water. It can melt obsidian into lava. It can melt redstone into destabilized redstone. And that's exactly what we need for Signalum. Okay, we need a bucket of this stuff to make some Signalum blend. And I think we should probably start looking at that. I mean, the rest of this stuff is easy. Yeah, the hardest part is obviously this guy right here. So let's take a look here and see if we can't throw together a Magma Crucible before we're done with this episode. I don't want to get into Signalum today. We're going to come back in tomorrow's episode and definitely start looking at some of those upgrades. I don't really know what other augments I can put in this guy, or even if I really even need to, because that guy is clear full. Okay, so the first thing we want to make is a Magma Crucible, and I think that's probably pretty important to get done. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look here. Magma Crucible. So it's pretty simple. There's nothing crazy. We need some hardened glass. We need some nether brick, which I don't think we have. I have a feeling we didn't bring any back with us from our journeys to the nether. You would think we would have, but we didn't. So maybe we should go grab some of that real quick. Let's sleep through the night. Let's go get that taken care of first. And then, oh, I need to fix this floor here. I could do that whenever. All right, let's go and grab some nether brick. We'll do it together. I mean, why not, right? Oh, I also need to go check my fishing hole over there and see if we've been raking in the fish. I mean, I would assume that we have been. Place spawn, so it's this way. Yes. I still haven't done enough mining in the nether. I think I'm getting a little bit low on resources. Maybe I'll do some of that between the episodes, just so we have enough of resources. I mean, we don't really need some of this stuff, but man, like that right there, what's that? That's tin ore. Hello, I need to have you with me. Oh man, I love mining with this crazy thing. Okay, you guys get out of here. Okay, that's not really what we came to do. We just came to go rake in some of this stuff. Ow. And as we've talked about before, nether ores is where it's at, because you can essentially quadruple them super simply. So, what are you? You're nether copper ore. You are some more nether copper ore. Thank you. Man, I think like literally like 30 minutes in the nether, just raking it in, would be enough. Let's go up here. For us to get like ridiculous resources super quick and easy. Hey, Pigman. So maybe we should do that between the episodes. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's get up here. Okay, we'll head over to our portal and get out of here. Man, I want all those resources. That's fun. I love just mining around down in there. I want to do that a lot. Okay, so anyway, let's go up here and take care of what we need to. I mean, we didn't go there looking for that. So Magma Crucible. We need a machine frame. That's some more tin. That's some more iron. That's some more glass, right? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we need copper. We're going to need this and a couple of these and then a bunch of copper. Okay, let's go make this bad boy. Alright, so first of all, this guy. So let's make tin gear. And then we can make this guy. Machine frame. We can make these guys. 1, 2. We can make this. Man, we're all over this crafted stuff. And, oh, another. Oh, it's in my pouch. Let's get this out of here. And then we can make the Magma Crucible, okay? And we're going to set it right here. How about right here? We got to tap into... We got to find our cables real quick. Redstone. These. And let's tap into our power system, power line. Oh, no, I didn't really want to do that, but... Oh, man, dang it. Crazy game. Yeah, let's go like this, maybe. I remember that this thing goes all haywire if you let it. And we'll just bring this around like that. And then we'll get this stuff back out of here. Okay. Okay. And that's going to get power into the Magma Crucible. So, for instance, if we want to make... What do we want to make? We want to make destabilized redstone. I think that's what we need to start with. So let's go and get ourselves some redstone. And let's see how much we get. We need a bucket. So you just throw whatever you want to melt in there, right? And it takes care of business. So, I mean, it's no different than any other machine. That's what it does, right? So we need 20 redstone. Yeah, that's a lot. No. 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 There. Dang game. We need 10 redstone to give us a bucket of destabilized redstone. Let's see, can we have a bucket laying around here somewhere? Yep. Okay. So obviously the Magma Crucible does more than just redstone, right? It does all kinds of stuff. All of these machines, by the way, if you don't know, if you click on the arrow, like this right here, right, gives you the list of recipes. So we can do that. So we can do biomass into biocrude if we would like to. How do we make this stuff? Huh. Interesting. We need to get some farms going on around here, I think, maybe. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Okay, we need to start thinking about that soon. We definitely want to get some plants going. Or some farms going. We'll make that thing that we just sort of looked at here a minute ago. But, I mean, we also may just have a big old farm going on out here. Okay. Do we want to make the... I think we have time in this episode. So the other block that sort of goes hand in hand with the Magma Crucible is the Fluid Transposer. And what the Fluid Transposer does is it manipulates fluids and fluid containers. So we need a bucket, we need some glass, we need a redstone reception coil. Okay. So we're going to need like a bunch of this, a bunch of these. Okay. And we're going to need one of these. We're going to need some redstone. Okay. Let's make this guy real quick. So, we already have that. So, let's make 2 copper gears. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Let's make this guy. Done. Let's make this guy. Whoops, no. This guy. Okay. And then we can make the machine frame. And we can go like this and get ourselves that quickly the Fluid Transposer. Now, it's kind of cool. Whoa, hey. Okay, I did a little slide there. Okay, so now we can do this. Right? We can get our bucket, we had to use it for that craft, and right-click on this guy if we want to, right? And that'll give us a bucket of that destabilized redstone. Let's, I'll show you. Let's just do it right here with some more buckets, right? Okay. So you can just pull stuff out of this guy like that, right? Simple, no worries whatsoever. It pulled it out. The other thing you can do, though, is use the Fluid Transposer, and we're going to have to get some power to him, obviously. Go, and we'll put this guy back. Dang it. Okay. So he's getting power. So we've got 2 ways to put fluid into this Fluid Transposer if you have it in a container. Well, I mean, there's one way, and that's if you have it in a container. So this mode button right here, we can click back and forth, mode button empty, and we shift click that in there, and it pulls it out and puts it in the bucket. Right? Simple. You can also change this guy to fill mode, put the bucket in there, and it fills a bucket. Okay? And the reason why you could do it this way if you want to is you can set this guy up just like all the other machines and say, hey, Magma Crucible guy, when you melt something down, I want you to transfer it from yourself over here to the Fluid Transposer. Okay? So if we go like here, and we want whatever mode, doesn't matter. This right here is going to be blue for input. If we go here, we're going to say, hey, you, I want you to output here. So now, if I go over here and make myself, I don't know how many of these do I have. Oh, short on redstone. We're going to have to go mining for sure. Yeah. All right, so we put this stuff in here like this, and you'll start melting it down. We're going to end this episode in just a second, by the way, because I don't want to get too far down the rabbit hole of all this kind of stuff quite yet. But you see it melted that first piece, and it automatically transferred it over here. Oh, auto output enabled. And okay. I'm not sure why it worked that way. But anyway, now it's working, right? So we're pulling power out of, so that we're pulling this redstone. Now there's 600 of it, and we can get as many buckets as we want. We just need tons and tons of redstone, and man, we are short. So I'm definitely going to have to do some redstone mining between the episodes, which is not a bad thing because that's going to give me all the other stuff too. All right, let's go ahead and call this episode a done deal. So our big things that we did today, which makes me very happy, is we made it so we can wirelessly charge our flux capacitor. So it's always going to be at full charge as long as we have power, which is pretty amazing. That's definitely the way we want it to go. And then we also sort of started down the path of some better upgrades for our machines, which is something we definitely want to do. But having ourselves a Magma Crucible to melt stuff down, and a fluid transposer to fill stuff up, or to empty, or whatever we want to do, is going to set the stage for some cool things down the road. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you can even guess. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about thermal expansion, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.